Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Jason O'Brien, your go-to guide in the ever-evolving world of real estate. Today, I've got something special for my fellow real estate agents out there, a game-changing tool that can significantly boost your listing game. We're diving into how PropStream can be your secret weapon for finding more listings. Whether you're a seasoned agent or just starting out, this is one video you won't want to miss. So let's get right into it. All right, we are now at my computer where I am going to show you one way that I use PropStream to identify houses that are more likely to be sold and how I go about finding the contact information for those people so I can potentially get in touch with them and see if they are interested in selling their home. All right, so again, we are at my computer at PropStream.com. I am all logged in. And this is just one example of how you can use it. The search that I'm going to show you now is just one example. Feel free to obviously fine tune it or tailor it to the market needs in your given area. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to type in any city in the US that sounds cool. I've never been to Austin, Texas, so I'm just going to type that in. Hopefully one day I can get there. I've heard it's a good town, a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is hit filter here, and I am going to look for owner occupied homes. So I'm going to select under owner occupied. I'm going to hit yes. I'm also going to hit occupancy status of occupied. Property characteristics. In this example, I am going to do 2 to 3 bedrooms with 1 to 1.5 bathrooms. And what I'm looking for here is, or the thought behind this specific search is, I want to look for homes that have 2 to 3 bedrooms with under 2 full baths, so 1.5 or 1, and homes that have been owned by the owner for about 5 to 10 years. The thought being is that a lot of homes that are 2 to 3 bedrooms with 1 to 1.5 baths are likely starter homes, especially if they're in the lower price point for that given area. And if they've lived there for 5 to 10 years, they have decent amount of equity in the home, enough that they could, pay their real estate commissions and closing costs and all of that. But also the thought is, starting with a young family, if they are first-time home buyers or first-time, an optimal first-time home, if they've lived there for 5 to 10 years, their children that were small or younger when they moved into the house may be getting larger. And if you've ever lived in a home with multiple teenage kids and adults, you know that 1 to 1.5 bathrooms just isn't cutting it. You're fighting for showers in the morning, just makes it challenging. So oftentimes people who are purchasing or have lived in this type of home for 5 to 10 years might be ready for something else. So now if I go down to ownership info, I'm going to put for years of ownership, I'm just going to do 5 to 10. Owner type, I want to select an individual. It could, in certain situations, you could select corporate, mixed, or trust, but in this case, I am just going to keep it on individual. And then if I go come down to valuation and equity info, I am going to put estimated value at 100 to 300,000. I'm not exactly sure what the average price point is for the starter home in Austin, Texas. In my area, I can tell you that, but in Austin, Texas, I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to put this range here. And then I want to look for somebody who has at least 20% equity in the house, giving them freedom to, or have enough equity again to pay those real estate commissions, as well as should a repair come up, like a new roof or a new septic or anything like that, they have enough equity in the home to cover those costs at closing if they don't have the cash to do it beforehand. So that is that. So I'm going to X out of that. And you can see over here on the right side, we have a list of properties. There are 79 properties that match those criteria that we just entered. Before I do anything with those 79 properties, I'm just going to click on one to give you an idea of the information that can be seen on this dashboard once you click in on one of the houses specifically. So you can see the estimated value. In this case, the estimated value is $270,000. You can see that there is one open mortgage, and there is an estimated loan balance on that mortgage of $128,000, which means this particular seller, if they should choose to sell, have about $150,000 in equity, $140,000, somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, that's somebody who's got equity in the home, which is good. You can also see the owner info. You can also see legal descriptions. You can see the property tax. You can see HOAs, the association that it's part of, should it be part of an association, which this one is. You can see the last sold date. So this owner took ownership of the house in 2017. So they've owned it for just over 6 years. So as you can see, a lot of information on that. You can see the MLS details, from when it was last listed. You can also see tax information, as well as comps and nearby listings, as well as mortgage and transaction info. So there is a lot of information on a specific house on this dashboard, which is of course awesome. All right, so now I'm going to show you what you can do to find the contact information for these 79 homeowners. So if I click this checkbox here, it'll select all 79 properties. And then if I hit add to list, I'm going to hit create new, and I'm just going to type in Austin, Texas, 2 to 3 bed, 1 to 1.5 bath, and 00 for occupied. You could label it however you want, but I'd like to have it a little descriptive, so that way when I come back to it, I know exactly what I'm looking at. So I'm going to hit save. All right, 79 properties were saved to the list that I just created. So now if I come over here, I can hit skip tracing. And if you're not familiar with skip tracing helps to find the information of those homeowners' phone and email if it's known. The system only charges you for contacts in which contact information was retrieved for. So I'm gonna hit select contacts, and then if you do that, you can select a list. So I'm gonna come to the marketing list, as you can see under the marketing section, Austin, Texas. And then if I were to hit as you can see, it's already selected the 79. And then if I hit done, you'd have to hit this checkbox and hit next. Actually, I didn't select the contacts. Hold on here. I missed this step before. It's easy to do. So Austin, Texas again. And then if I hit this, I have to hit add selected contacts, which moves them down to the selected contacts. And then you hit done. And then it shows you that 79 contacts were selected. Then if you hit rescript trace, it's just basically saying that you agree. And then if you hit next, it will get their contact information. I am not going to hit next, but I will show you what that looks like. Like this would be one example. So right here, this was a list in which I pulled contact information for 40 contacts. And as you can see, I've got mobile phones, landline, email address, and I could start going through these and start calling them. And you can export this out as a CSV and then upload it into your CRM, and then begin calling them and asking if they have any interest in selling. This is one way that you can use PropStream to find potential sellers. There are many, many different other ways that you can use it. I will be posting more videos in the future about how you can use the different features of PropStream to identify potential sellers. So awesome tool. If you are interested in using PropStream or interested in a 14-day free trial, click the link in the description below. This system does cost $79 per month after that 14-day free trial. $79 is slightly discounted versus if you just go to PropStream's website, it is $99. So you might as well save that $2 per month by using the link in the description below. But yeah, go ahead, sign up for that 14-day free trial. I think you'll find that this system is super useful. In fact, I signed up for the 14-day free trial and now am a paying member because I see the value in it. And again, listings is the name of the game of a real estate agent, and this is an incredible way to find more listings. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned for more videos just like this, going over the different features of PropStream. Hope to catch you guys in the future. Thanks so much.